Meanwhile, Andrew is going through more or less the same at his home. His dad is going bonkers, his mum is disappointed, and Andrew's been forbidden to remove his dress. "We only thought you needed petticoating so you'd be a good boy for your sister," he's told. How wrong we were. If only we'd kept it up, you wouldn't be in this mess. Both were sent to bed early. And both were out of bed early too. Andrew's mother had a bath full of pungent bubbles waiting for him, and just as Mrs. Arkwright had done the day before, she scrubbed his skin and washed his hair as if bathing a toddler. He whined when his mother gave him the very same clothes that Mrs. Arkwright had given him, reminding her that she'd said it doesn't matter what they wear. "And how do you think William will feel if he gets on the bus wearing his dress and you're not wearing yours?" his mother asked. Andrew claimed that William won't be wearing a dress, but he couldn't be sure. At 7:30 sharp, a minibus pulled up outside Andrew's house bearing the St. Felicity's school crest on its doors. He wanted the world to open up and swallow him whole as he approached it. A handful of kids are on board, staring through the windows at him. It's bad enough having to wear a dress, but his mother has added to his sense of shame by tying his hair into two high bunches that bounce around his ears. The door slides open and he climbs inside, briefly glancing at the faces before taking a vacant seat. One of the girls smiled at him and asked, "First day?" Andrew gulped and nodded, but on hearing her speak, he realized that she wasn't a girl at all. The van pulled away. His mother waved, but he didn't wave back. He kept his head down as best he could whilst the handful of other kids chatted. Andrew felt completely out of place in his white pumps, knee socks and dress, whilst the others wear black Mary Jane-style shoes, burgundy tights, blue plaid pinafore dresses over a white shirt and tie with a burgundy school blazer. Initially he presumed the minibus was full of girls, then he quickly realized some boys were on board too. But soon enough he discovers that they're all boys. Those with hair long enough for plaits, ponytails or bunches wear them tied with white or burgundy ribbons. Those with short hair wear clips bearing either white or burgundy bows. The minibus draws to a halt. A boy wearing the same uniform trots toward it. The door slides open and he climbs inside, greeting his classmates before looking at Andrew and saying, "Another new boy." Andrew gulps and nods. The boy asked if he's been excluded or suspended. "Suspended," Andrew meekly replied. "How long for?" 2 weeks. "That's not so bad," the boy says. "By the time you've got used to it you'll be back at your old school," he claimed, before asking which school he normally goes to. "Cromwell Road," Andrew replied. He's asked why he got suspended. "Nicking off," he replied. "Me and my mate William." "Oh," the boy replied. "Is he coming to St. Flicks too?" "Yeah," Andrew replied. The minibus trundled through the residential streets and eventually drew up outside William's house. But rather than William walking towards the minibus, it was his mother. She spoke to the driver before opening the sliding door. "Do you know where he's got to, Andrew?" she asked. "No," Andrew replied. "You sure? You didn't arrange to leave early and meet up somewhere?" "No, honestly, Mrs. Dowson." "Well, if you can think of where he might have gone, please say something." "I will," Andrew said, although he wasn't sure he'd grass on his pal. "Okay," William's mother replied. "Your hair looks cute," she said, before sliding the door shut.